experiences of volunteering at the Inside Out project. Okay, I'm going to be presenting the introduction and the rationale of the study. Introduction. The act of volunteering involves long-term pro-social behavior that benefits strangers, and according to research, this usually occurs in an organizational setting. Research reveals that there is a significant relationship amongst personality traits and the act of participating in community service. Another line of research indicates that helping behavior in volunteers is influenced by antecedent factors and by subjective experiences while volunteering. On the whole, people volunteer for a number of reasons. Some do it to gain status, prestige, and respect from their community members, while on the other hand, others do it for religious reasons, to feel a sense of fulfillment, to avoid idleness, to get advances in their careers, to gain experience in their chosen fields, including doing it for the right reasons, giving back to the community. This paper aims to explore the experiences of 10 female volunteers at the Inside Out, Outside In project. The area of interest being what attracts or motivates young females to want to volunteer, the reasons behind their commitment, including gains or benefits that they acquire at the end of their contract. The Inside Out, Outside In South African Corrections Interest Group currently has 6 female volunteers between the ages of 22 and 28, all of whom took part in compiling this paper. The Inside Out team decided to conduct the study in order to find out why it is that only females volunteer, only females between the above-mentioned age groups decide to volunteer, and why no males offered their services or people from other age groups. The study will therefore tap into the perceptions and opinions of the student volunteers at Inside Out, as well as their personal experiences in order to arrive at an understanding. The rationale of the study. The current team of female volunteers at Inside Out became aware that since the project opened its doors to volunteers early this year, so far there's only been females of a certain age group who decided to volunteer. So we were intrigued by this observation, and we subsequently became determined to identify why this was the case. Was it because women are generally more altruistic than their male counterparts, or maybe Inside Out is just more attracted to female youth? Okay. For these reasons, we decided to propose a study where we explore the lived experiences of other female volunteers at the Inside Out project. Specifically, how they got to know and find out about Inside Out, what motivated or attracted them to get involved with the project, including what they expected to gain from participating in the project, as well as how does volunteering at Inside Out differ from volunteering in other organizations. These questions form part of the interview guide to solicit the participants' views on volunteering at the Inside Out project. By highlighting this information, we hope to arrive at a better understanding of what motivates females volunteers between the ages of 22 to 28 to volunteer at Inside Out. What benefits, if any, do these volunteers stand to gain? And lastly, how are the student volunteers able to balance their personal lives, university life, and volunteering at Inside Out? The idea is also to advance the literature on the experiences of volunteering in the South African context. This includes identifying the general patterns of volunteering with regards to age, gender, cultural background, financial status, and so on in the country.
I'm Kumuzama Rahunzi, one of the volunteers, and I'll be presenting the research problem and research questions. According to the literature on volunteering,